Naira swap. Kaduna residents ignore Rufai's directive. Wow, this is serious. So it's obvious that Kaduna Governor Rufai is actually fighting the president and his cabinet openly for coming out to make the kind of broadcast he has made, and also made allegations he has made against Buhari and his cabinet for planning a coup, an interim government to be headed by a retired army general. All of this, he came out to also say that Kaduna people should go about their normal business, spend the old Naira, and he is ready to collect their old Naira from them after the election and take it to the bank for them and swap for them. Can he do that? This guy is never saying the truth. How many people in Kaduna State are you going to collect their money for and go and change it for them for in central bank? Can you do that? You're just deceiving them. That is the truth. And then can you fight the federal government with federal might? Can you as a state? It's not possible as well. So he's just gambling with his own political future. I don't know what he has signed with Tinubu that is making him to take that risk, but I think he's taking a very big risk that might swallow him if he's not taking. I think the only reason he has not been arrested is because he belongs to a Northern group and the Northerners are in power. That is just what I see. Ordinarily, if another governor in the South had made that broadcast that he made, probably by now there would have been an interim military administration in that state, and he would have been arrested and probably overturned for treason. But he is still moving around because he's a sitting governor and is from the north. That is the truth. So now, with all that sounding that Kaduna people should go with their old note of 1,500 Naira note and spend it and nothing will happen, that he will change it for them, the Kaduna people have ignored all of that instruction and continue to live their life as independent people, because this governor obviously is not going to be able to fulfill the promises he's making against the people. Okay? After the election, you will not be in power again. So where are you going to come? How are you going to come and change the money for them? Now, wow. So the residents of Kaduna State have ignored the directive of the Governor Nasser Rufai, that they should continue using the old 500 and 1,000 Naira as legal tender to transact their businesses. Rufai, while making a state broadcast to the citizens of the state, described the Naira redesign policy as a weapon by members of the ruling party and close allies of the president, Muhammadu Buhari, bent on stopping the presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressive Congress APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, from winning the 25 February election, and described it as mindless. Can you imagine? A bus driver, Mohammed Sani, told the Daily Post, "I cannot collect the old 500 and 1,000 Naira note from passengers because I cannot use the same money to buy petrol or give it to the owner of the vehicle. I only know that it is only the 200 Naira old note that is allowed to be used as directed by my president, Muhammadu Buhari." Yes, see? By President Muhammadu Buhari. He added, "If you go to the market, you cannot use the old notes to buy anything. Neither will you accept the old note from anybody because you cannot use it to transact any business." A trader at the Kaduna Central Market, Alhaji Saleh Musa, said that he cannot sell anything because most people do not have the money, and nobody is willing to use the old notes or accept it any longer for any business transaction. He said that he would not be misled by the direction of Rufai, who, through a broadcast to the people of the state, enjoined them to continue using the old notes for their business activities. A banker, George Stephen, explained that they are not authorized to receive old Naira note of 500 and 1,000 from customers. That is true. Daily Post observed that old 200 note is being used as directed by President Muhammadu Buhari, while people who refuse to accept the old 500 and 1,000 Naira notes. Yes. Okay. So that is the situation in Kaduna State. Irrespective of the instructions and directives that Governor Rufai has made the people have refused to use the money, 1,500 naira note, because nobody is accepting it and nobody is spending it. That is the truth. The truth is that the Governor Rufai has just deceived them because he cannot change it for them after May 29. Because when he ceases to be the governor of Kaduna State, how is he going to come and do that? And again, how do you think you can fight the federal might? It is not going to be easy. Okay, it is not going to be easy to fight the federal might. So President Muhammadu Buhari has spoken, CBN governor has obeyed, and that is what they are doing. Any other person doing any other thing is on his own. And that is why all the states that have threatened, I know Kano State, Ganduje has threatened to demolish commercial banks that refuse to accept the old notes of 500 and 1,000 and build school on top. That threat is still standing. Zamfara State has ordered the arrest of anybody that refuses the old note. Right now, Zamfara State is being accused of not paying the worker's salary because he said he's going to pay, but he's going to pay in old notes, meaning he's putting his people in the arm's way. How can you pay salary with old notes when new notes have been dispatched to all the states? All you need to do is work with the commercial bank in your state to see that the new note is dispersed to everybody. And first of all, why would you even pay cash? Pay them money into their own account and let them go and withdraw their money the way they want it. That is the truth. Now, Matawale, Bello Matawale of that state now is setting trap for the workers. He doesn't want to pay. Oh, wow. So we got a few comments here coming from a few individuals about the state of things in Kaduna State. Someone said, thank God that you ignored that idiot who want to take the place of the president. Tinubu, ally. He go shock you, Rufai shame. Can you imagine? Somebody say, hey, Southwest disowned Tinubu, only those that collected this huge obey now, crying 22 B, not be small money. Can you imagine? Crying 22 billion, not be small money. So the truth is that the Southwest have also disowned Tinubu as well. That is what he's trying to tell us here. Somebody say your Igbo Obi can't win election in the North, inshallah. Okay, now may the time reach. Let's see. The government have to arrest and prosecute El Rufai for his terrorist utterances. That is true. Treasonable felony. Okay? Come and arrest the next Minister of Works under Tinubu's president. Can you imagine? So meaning that El Rufai has been promised Minister of Works under Tinubu's government. That is what it means. Probably that is why he's fighting hard for Tinubu. And he said he was going to go home after now. That he's tired. He wants to make up his time for his family. That was what he said. He's going to retire out of politics. But we know that it's not true. He's waiting for either to become the president of Nigeria after Tinubu or another political appointment will be waiting for him somewhere. Okay? It's kind of fortunate for him. Somebody say El Rufai is a criminal that's looking for a way to disburse the money he looted on election day to be a saint. God don't catch you. We know. So Nigerians have actually believed that narrative that politicians have stashed up money for vote buying. And that is why they are crying foul, especially the APC governors. Yeah. Now, wow. El Rufai has no police to arrest anybody over this matter. The police force belongs to federal government, and federal government through Buhari said stop the use if the old Naira note. Stop the use of the old Naira note. Who is that pygmy called El Rufai? He's already a drowning man. That is the truth. He's already a drowning man. So that is the state of things in Kaduna. Thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.